Hello, beautiful people. My name is Mirage Pella, and I'd like to welcome you to today's edition of Kingdom Principles for Success in Life. And today I've come to tell you not to remain small. Not to remain small. The Bible tells us in Job chapter 8, verse 7, it says, though thy beginning was small, yet thy later end should greatly increase. There's nothing wrong with starting small, absolutely nothing wrong in starting small in life, but do not remain small. While there's nothing wrong in starting small, there's everything wrong with remaining small because God's pattern for life is increase. We see it in this scripture. God's pattern for life is increase. That's why when you plant a seed, it must grow. When life is always on the upward path, that's what the Bible tells us. So God's pattern for life is increase. God's pattern for life is not to be static and is not to be small, right? His plan for you is a bright future. The Bible tells us that. It says, I know my thoughts towards you, they are thoughts of good, not thoughts of evil, to give you an expected end. So his plan for us is a bright future, is increase. People remain small in life because they are small in their thinking. Many times people remain small in life because they are small in their thinking and their vision in life is small, based on the fact that they have not been exposed. So many times people are remain small in their outlook of life and remain small in the things they do because their thinking is either small or their vision for life is small because of what they've experienced. Small things. They've not been exposed to greater things. Or so and even when they have been, so you have a situation. So this is one situation. Another situation is that sometimes people are exposed to greater things. They know the possibilities. They know how the great things that can happen and the great things that can be, and how big and they can become, and their businesses can become. But then they are afraid that they will fail. So the other thing that keeps people small is fear of the future, fear of failure keeps people many times small. I've come to encourage you this evening to think big. Expand your horizon because this is God's plan for you. Expand your horizon. Think big. If you are an entrepreneur, do not be satisfied with a small business. Expand your business. It is God's plan. It is God's will for you. If you are a pastor, do not be satisfied with a small church. God's plan for you is increase. Is increase. That is why I said, go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. His plan for you is increase. So start small. You may start small, but do not remain small, right? More than anything else, right? It's very important. More importantly, do not pursue increase in your own strength. Do not pursue increase in your own wisdom and in your own way, or in the way of the world. In expanding, in expansion, in pursuing increase and desiring to be big and desiring to build for greater possibilities, do not walk in your own wisdom and in your own strength. Follow the principles of the kingdom, right? Follow the principles of the kingdom. Follow the ways of the kingdom. Follow the ways of God. Do not follow the ways of the world. Do not follow your own reasoning. Let the Lord lead you into increase. God bless you. I'll see you again tomorrow.